Every year, thousands of older travelers set off on what they hope will be the trip of a lifetime, only to find themselves caught in situations they never expected. Imagine booking a dream vacation, only to face a health emergency in a foreign country with no help in sight. Or stepping into a charming old town, only to realize the cobblestone streets are a hidden hazard. The truth is that travel over 70 is both thrilling and risky, and most seniors aren't prepared for the unexpected challenges that come with it. But don't worry. Today, we're revealing 5 hidden dangers that could derail your plans, along with simple ways to stay safe and make the most of your journey. And trust me, you won't want to miss the last one. It could mean the difference between a smooth adventure and a serious setback. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. 1. The physical toll. When your body whispers, slow down. Let's start with a story. Margaret, a lively 72-year-old from Ohio, had long dreamed of exploring the charming streets of Lisbon. Excited and prepared, she boarded her flight, eager for adventure. But after 8 hours in a cramped seat, she stepped off the plane feeling stiff and drained. By day 2, the thrill of travel was overshadowed by aching knees and unexpected fatigue. The uneven cobblestone streets, the stairs at her hostel, and the weight of her suitcase all seemed manageable before, but now they felt like obstacles. What Margaret didn't realize was that her body was sending subtle but important signals, warnings that travel in your 70s is different. Aging brings undeniable physical changes that alter the way we experience travel. According to Dr. Jane Smith, a geriatric specialist, muscle mass declines by 8% per decade after 70, making simple movements more strenuous. Joint flexibility decreases, and the risk of injury rises. The American Heart Association warns that prolonged sitting, such as during long flights, raises the risk of deep vein thrombosis, DVT, by 26% in older adults. Hours in a pressurized dry cabin lead to dehydration, dizziness, and fatigue before the trip even begins. Lifting heavy luggage, rushing through airports, or standing in long lines may not have been a concern at 50, but at 70, they can quickly sap energy and strain muscles. Think about the little things that add up: navigating an ancient city's uneven sidewalks, struggling up steep stairs, or recovering from a day of sightseeing. Unlike younger travelers who bounce back overnight, older adults often experience lingering exhaustion, increasing the risk of falls or heart strain. It's not just about aging, it's about the body's changing capacity meeting the demands of travel. But don't put away your passport just yet. With smart adjustments, like choosing hotels with elevators, taking rest days, and packing light, you can continue exploring the world with ease. Want to know how to avoid these physical pitfalls before they slow you down? Stay with us, we've got a game-changing trick to share. 2. Health risks. When minor becomes major far from home. Picture this. John, a 75-year-old retiree with a love for adventure, arrives in a quiet Thai village, eager to sample the local cuisine. The fragrant spices and bustling food stalls promise an unforgettable experience. But by nightfall, his excitement turns to fear. He clutches his chest, unsure if it's indigestion or a heart problem. At home, a quick call to 911 would bring help in minutes. Here, the nearest clinic is an hour away. The staff doesn't speak English, and they lack essential equipment like a defibrillator. What began as a minor discomfort now feels like a life-threatening emergency. For seniors traveling abroad, health can quickly shift from a background concern to a critical crisis. The reality is that after 70, the body becomes less adaptable to stress and change. The World Health Organization reports that 60% of older adults manage chronic conditions, hypertension, diabetes, and heart disease, that can flare under the pressures of travel. A hot, humid climate can elevate blood pressure dangerously. High altitudes strain aging lungs, causing breathlessness. Even a seemingly harmless bowl of unfamiliar, spicy food can upset digestion in ways that linger longer and hit harder. Medication presents another hidden hazard. According to a 2023 study published in the Journal of Travel Medicine, 1 in 5 seniors face delays or outright inability to refill prescriptions while abroad. Some common medications, like certain painkillers, are banned in countries such as Japan or the UAE. Misplace your pills, and you're not just inconvenienced, you're facing serious health risks. And what happens when you need medical care? Depending on where you are, access to quality treatment can be unpredictable. A broken hip in rural Bolivia could mean hours on a bumpy road to a hospital with no imaging equipment. Even in developed regions like Europe, language barriers and insurance gaps can delay care. As Dr. Michael Chen, a travel health expert, points out, for older adults, a delay in treatment can mean the difference between recovery and catastrophe. The solution: preparation is key. Carry extra medication in its original packaging, research local pharmacies before you go, and invest in comprehensive travel insurance that covers pre-existing conditions. Want to know the single most overlooked health safeguard that could save your life abroad? Stay tuned, we'll uncover it shortly. 3. Cognitive overload, when the mind struggles to keep up. Let's step into Anna's world. At 71, she arrived in Tokyo, excited but exhausted after a long flight. Faced with a whirlwind of neon signs, rapid-fire Japanese announcements, and unfamiliar customs, her confidence wavered. By the time she found the right train platform, she'd already overpaid a taxi driver and misplaced her hotel key. It wasn't a sign of dementia or physical frailty, it was the mental strain of navigating an unfamiliar place. Travel demands quick thinking and adaptability, but after 70, the ability to process fast-changing information can slow under pressure. Cognitive fatigue is a silent thief, quietly undermining decision-making abilities. According to a 2022 study from the National Institute on Aging, the speed of decision-making drops by 15% with each decade past 60. What does that mean for older travelers? Simple tasks, like decoding a subway map or understanding foreign currency, can feel mentally exhausting. For Anna, figuring out Tokyo's complex train system became less of an adventure and more of a mental marathon. This overload isn't just frustrating, it leads to real mistakes. Missing a connecting flight, misreading hotel check-in details, or falling for common scams becomes far more likely when the brain is taxed. And scams? They thrive on hesitation. The U.S. State Department reports that seniors lose $1.5 billion annually to travel-related fraud. This isn't by accident. Scammers know that mental fatigue slows reaction times and weakens judgment. In Rome, a flustered Anna fell victim to a common trick. A seemingly helpful stranger swapped her euros for counterfeit bills while she struggled to organize her change. Whether it's a dishonest taxi driver inflating the fare, a fake tour guide offering exclusive access, or a pickpocket working a crowded market, mental overload leaves older travelers vulnerable. The solution lies in preparation and technology. A well-structured itinerary reduces decision fatigue by planning key details. GPS apps simplify navigation, while translation tools break language barriers instantly. Even small steps, like pre-booking transportation or using a money belt, can protect both your peace of mind and your wallet. Wondering how to stay sharp and alert when the world spins fast? Stick with us. Soon, we'll reveal a simple, powerful trick that seasoned travelers swear by. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. 4. Disorientation's emotional sting. Feeling lost in more ways than one. Now, meet Clara, a 73-year-old retiree fulfilling a lifelong dream, sipping coffee at a charming Parisian cafe. The aroma of fresh pastries fills the air, and the distant hum of the Eiffel Tower feels like a dream come true. Yet, beneath the surface of this picturesque scene, an unexpected wave of loneliness washes over her. The conversations around her swirl in a melodic blur of French, and the unfamiliar streets twist and turn like a maze. She had imagined this moment for years, but now, far from home, she feels disconnected. Gone are the familiar comforts, the soft purr of her cat, the mailman's friendly wave, or the predictable rhythm of her daily routine. What started as an exciting adventure now feels strangely hollow. As we age, the brain craves the familiar. Neuroscientist Dr. Emily Ross explains, aging minds lean on patterns for comfort, disrupt them, and anxiety spikes. For seniors like Clara, travel's unpredictability can be emotionally taxing. A bustling market's noise or a sterile hotel room's emptiness can heighten feelings of disorientation, especially when traveling alone. Even simple tasks, like ordering a meal in a foreign language, can become frustrating performances that drain confidence. Clara, once eager to explore, found herself skipping a museum tour and retreating to her hotel room instead. Her world felt smaller, not larger, as loneliness crept in. And loneliness isn't just a passing feeling, it has serious health implications. A 2021 study published in The Lancet revealed that social isolation increases the risk of depression in seniors by 29%. For older adults traveling solo or with a partner who struggles to keep pace, that risk doubles. The emotional toll of feeling adrift in an unfamiliar place can weigh heavily. Have you ever felt invisible in a bustling crowd? That's the sting of disorientation, the sense that you're physically present but emotionally distant. The antidote? Meaningful connection. Regular video calls to loved ones offer a comforting bridge to home. Learning a few basic local phrases fosters confidence and invites interaction. Senior-friendly group tours create a sense of community and shared experience. And here's the best part. There's one simple yet powerful tool that instantly helps travelers feel grounded no matter where they go. Stay tuned, and I'll reveal it soon. 5. Crime's unseen threat, when age makes you a target. Finally, picture Robert, a 74-year-old retiree, soaking in the charm of Barcelona's Gothic quarter. The narrow, winding streets feel like stepping back in time. As he pauses to admire the ancient architecture, a friendly tourist helper strikes up a conversation. Distracted by the pleasant chatter, Robert doesn't notice the slight tug on his jacket pocket, until later, when his wallet is gone. That night, during a stroll, he senses a shadowed figure watching him closely, eyes lingering a bit too long on his wristwatch. The uneasy feeling in his gut is no illusion. Seniors are not imagining things when they feel like targets. Criminals often see age as an easy opportunity. The numbers paint a sobering picture. According to the FBI's 2023 crime data, travelers over 70 are 40% more likely to be pickpocketed than younger adults. Why? Slow movements, a distracted or dazed expression, and visible mobility aids like canes signal vulnerability. In major tourist hubs, Barcelona, Paris, Prague, pickpockets and scam artists know how to exploit these cues. Take the case of a retired couple in Prague who lost $2,000 to a convincing scammer posing as a police officer. Flashing a fake badge, he claimed to be inspecting counterfeit currency. Politeness held them back from questioning his authority, an all-too-common trait criminals exploit. And the danger isn't limited to theft. Physical risks escalate when you can't move quickly. Imagine being approached by a mugger in a dim alley. Fleeing is rarely an option for those with slower reflexes. In unfamiliar surroundings, this vulnerability becomes magnified, especially at night. So, how do you stay safe without sacrificing adventure? The solutions are simple but powerful. Keep valuables secured. A hidden money belt or a crossbody anti-theft bag adds an extra layer of protection. Stick to well-lit areas and avoid isolated streets, especially after dark. Traveling in pairs reduces the likelihood of being singled out. But the most effective deterrent? Confidence. Walking with purpose, head up, stride steady, signals awareness. Criminals prefer easy marks, not alert travelers. Want to know the one simple habit that cuts your risk in half? Stick with me. I'll reveal it soon, and it might just save your next trip. So, there you have it. Travel after 70 is still possible and deeply rewarding, but it comes with unique challenges. From recognizing when your body whispers, "slow down," to staying alert against unseen threats, being prepared can mean the difference between a stressful journey and a joyful adventure. We've covered a lot: physical tolls, health risks, cognitive overload, emotional disorientation, and crime prevention. Now it's your turn. What's one thing you've learned today that you'll bring into practice on your next trip? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you found these insights helpful, please leave your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more wisdom and practical advice. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep exploring.